Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty MIG spammer, and I hope you can hear this music and that you cannot hear the background noise. Unfortunately, it is quite hot today, and my PC decided to, turn its fans to like full power or something, so it can be a little bit loud, but hopefully my microphone will not pick this up. I tried to do my best for it not to pick anything up. Anyway, I'm sorry about the lack of video yesterday. I really could not make one for the life of me. I tried my best, I really did try my hardest. I just couldn't find the time. I was away from home most of the day and that's about it. Well, anyway, I'm really kind of supposed to make only a video every second day, and this is like my trial period this week when I try to see if it is actually possible for me to upload a video daily. Turns out it will probably not be a thing, but for now it can be. Right now I have a little bit more free time than usual, so for the next week or two I'll continue trying to upload a video every day, with maybe taking day offs during the weekend, like one day or something. This weekend I will not do that because I didn't upload anything yesterday, but this will probably be the deal for me. Anyway, what I'm going to do, well, last time I asked you for your opinions whether I should actually attack those archers or just stay on defensive formations and pray rather, that the Zulus do not attack me yet. All of you said, do not attack them yet. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pray that they do not declare war on me. Why did I want to not take the chances myself? Well, that's fairly simple. If they declare war on me, they get a free move against my units. If I were the one to declare war on them, I would get a free move, because that's how turn-based strategy games work. But, well, I hope for the best. I hope that you know what you're saying. Anyway, what I need to do is move those warriors, because they will be just picked up by those archers. Or actually, I could attack the archers, which is probably a better idea. So I'll do just that. Yeah, let's watch some violence at the start of the video. That's always nice and pleasant, isn't it? Yep, that's exactly what happened. Violence and gore occurred. And as for here, well, I actually think I should move those warriors, because what you said is, to stay defensive. So let's assume they do not attack me in this turn. Let's assume they will wait for one more turn, okay? Or two turns, or eternity if at all possible. So by having my warriors stationed here, I do not gain anything. Yes, it will be an amazing defensive position when they actually do declare war on me, but right now I want to make it harder for the Zulus to actually come near my city. So I want to position my units somewhere near my borders, so that the enemy cannot position their own unit nearby. So I want to move this warrior group either to this tile, to make sure that this guy right here cannot actually enter it and be close to my city, or this tile, so that any of those guys cannot do the same. And I'll move this guy over here, reason being, even if the Zulus move and attack me from this direction, there are forests and hills over here, and actually that provides a defensive bonus to them. Yeah, I should have moved over here. Oh well, it's too late now. I'll just stay here for a time, then I guess I'll retreat, because I bet they'll declare war on me. Maybe not right now, but they'll do so soon enough. As for you, you say, oh, you're out of moves. Alright, let's end the turn, see if the Zulus actually want to kill me or not. I bet they do want to kill me, but maybe they'll wait. Yes, they did, that's good. Otherwise the game would lag for a second, and then I would see the screen saying, you have war declared and whatnot. And Zulu would be like, what's up, I'm gonna kill ya. But that didn't happen. Those guys, however, are surrounding my archers, which is mildly annoying, because it makes me think they really want to kill me. I don't know where I get this feeling from, but I think it's a pretty accurate one, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna continue moving towards my city. I want to hide my archers inside a city, so that they cannot be attacked by the enemy, but that they can still rain death upon the enemy's troops, which can be quite effective, as you may imagine. Now, what else do I want to do? Move this warrior group over here, so that the enemy cannot use this hill to his, or rather its advantage, because it's an AI, so it doesn't deserve to be called a he or a she. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I do like the idea of AIs, and if we do end up having AIs in the future, I'm definitely gonna call them either a he or a she, unless they specifically ask to call them it. So then I'll do that, but you know what I mean. Also, I just realized I'm probably going to lose those warriors. Why? Well, they will be able to kill those archers, but now they're right next to those spearmen, and if they decide to attack me, they'll kill me very, very easily, because I'm half dead. In fact, I'm mostly dead, barely alive, not even half dead. Anyway, let's have a quick look. No, not change production at my queue. Oracle is scheduled after the catapult, okay. I'll accept that, but then I really really do need a fed city. After I get a fed city, what I'll try to do is get my national wonders out, like National College or in the future National Temple, whatever it's called. But right now I need the first free cities to actually be stationed so that, you know, I get my good, strong free cities already, you know, starting to level up per se. And in other words, to actually have a decent population as soon as possible. I also want to grab this tower as soon as possible because it looks like Kiev really wants to grab a hold of this fish tile. And if they do, then I'll be really angry because I want this fish tile. I want it a lot. If they do grab it before I settle a city nearby, then I'll have to use a great general to actually steal their territory. I don't want to waste a great general on that, let me tell ya. I could also of course conquer Kiev, but that's not what I want to do. I would rather have them as allies because they would give me more policies. And policies is what Poland is all about in this expansion. Anyway, let's end the turn yet again. The Zulus still do not attack me, but this army is really a scary army. And yep, as I thought, spearmen actually are going to kill me. Somebody said in the comments that barbarians will never leave their forts. Apparently they do. The UDSL was wrong. Oh well, it happens. Everybody is wrong once in a while. And I just realized I still didn't unban the horses, so I cannot use the cavalry. That's pretty bad because it would help me out a lot in this fight against the Zulus. Yes, it would. Anyway, let's do my best to secure my archers, move my warriors to this position so that it cannot be occupied by the enemy. This warrior is most likely going to die. I mean, he'll just, if the Zulus declare war on me in this turn, he'll be surrounded instantly by those warriors. He'll be weakened by the two archers right here, then killed off by the warriors nearby, and it doesn't matter that I'm stationed on a hill with a forest on it. That's not good enough against this kind of numbers. But this will buy me an additional 10 to prepare my catapult to rain death and fiery death again upon my enemies, which is, I guess, a positive thing indeed. Then I'll be able to get my oracle, and with my oracle I will be able to get my great engineer, and with my great engineer I'll probably get hanging gardens. Terracotta Army is a really nice wonder because, as you can see, it gives you a copy of every military land unit you control, but not every unit, every type of unit. So for me it would be pretty rubbish. I would gain a warrior and an archer, but if I had more units, like for example what? Cavalry unit and then a catapult, which I'm actually about to get, and then something else, then this could change the tides of the battle. And in fact, because of the fact that I will have a catapult, I might speed the construction of a terracotta army indeed. The only problem is later on it's pretty much useless. +1 culture per 10, that's pretty bad. Hanging gardens, you know, on the other hand, give you +6 food and a free garden. And a free garden gives you a faster great people generation, which is very, very cool. So I'd rather rush Hanging Gardens than Terracotta Army, even though in this situation Terracotta Army would be very useful. But I'm looking at the, you know, wider picture over here. Also, I don't like the fact that the Zulus are moving in this location. It feels like they want to settle a city over here in the future. And I do want to have a city there instead of letting them have one, so that would be bad. Fortunately, they just made a city over here. Nobamba. Alright, how about your Nobamba over there? I don't care. As long as you settle to the east, that's fine with me. If you settle to the west, I'll have to kill you. Mind you, I will still kill the Zulus one day, but I would rather this day not be today. As simple as that. Alright. I need to protect my workers from being captured by the Zulu army, so I will actually move them over here to repair my horse style and then also improve this plain style to be my source of food. Well, because I'll be nearby, but generally speaking you always want to improve farm tiles near a river because then they will give you +1 food. But right now I'll just be nearby and this will be a bit better than just wasting additional turns of movement, wouldn't it? Anyway, I do have a catapult. Does this change my situation at all? No, it doesn't. In fact, if this catapult is attacked by the warriors, I'll be in a pretty bad spot, but this will also mean that the enemy will split off his forces and I'll be able to rain death upon them from Warsaw, which is much better suited for the job. Anyway, you actually take over here, and in fact I can upgrade those guys to composite bowmen, which is exactly what I will do. Now they are much more efficient at everything pretty much, and they will be able to just annihilate the enemy troops coming through. Also, the enemy cannot attack my archers directly. That's because I have archers stationed over here, And by moving to this tile, this warrior would use his entire movement. Usually he would be able to move here and attack my archers later in the same turn, but now it's not the case because I have an army here that is blocking this army's movement. Of course they could kill them, those warriors, but now they do not have the firepower to actually do so. So, I'm content with this situation. I really, really am. Alright, let's finish the turn. You know what, I might also not make any settlers after I finish making an oracle. Why? It's fairly simple. I wouldn't be able to actually move those settlers up there. I could move them to the west. But honestly, to the west there are not too many great locations for a city. I mean, there's marble over here. I would gain access to that, and marble is pretty cool. There's some stones, some salt, some fish. There's a cattle over here. Cattle is actually fairly good. So having a city like here would not be too bad. I mean, bananas and cattle nearby. I would gain exclusive control over this passage. I would be able to gain access to spices and more bananas. I would just have to sneak past the barbarian encampment, which probably could end up badly, however. So, as I said, I really want to have two cities over here. One to the next to the coast, so that I can gain access to those fishes and whatnot. One over here, so that I can gain access to small salt, some cotton, sheep, and whatnot, and also horses. Horses are invaluable to me. So I need 3 extra cities right now. But I can only make actually one relatively quickly, so I have to think if I want to really rush those settlers or not. You know what, it will take me 2 turns to grow a citizen in Warsaw, so I might hold on for additional 2 turns just because of that, and add some warriors to the queue. I need a caravan, but I also need some more offensive units really badly, so yeah, let's move warrior to the top of the queue then. That's the idea. Since I cannot make any horses anyway, because the barbarians banned my pastures, those bastards. Anyway, you decided to stay here, you continue being stationed over here, you... if I move over here, the enemy will declare war on me, and he will destroy my catapult also quickly. Besides, it looks like they are actually going to try and attack Warsaw first instead of Krakow. So what I will actually do is move my catapult back into Warsaw. I think it's a pretty good idea. It is as close to Krakow as it would be if it was stationed over here. Actually, it wouldn't, because I could move to this tower after crossing the river. Whatever, I should have moved this catapult to this mine, but it's too late. Besides, now this catapult is invulnerable, whilst stationed over here, it would actually be susceptible to the enemy attack. I mean, it would be up behind a river, so and on a hill, so those warriors would barely do any damage to my catapults. But that's better than, worse than having no damage dealt. So I think you know where I'm coming from. Anyway, let's end the turn yet again. That actually sounded somewhat poetic, I don't know what, and... I'm so surprised! Vive yourself! I'm about to have the coolest music in the entire game play for me, and that's the Polish war theme. So you just say, you're gonna pay for this in time. But right now he's just gonna try and kill my Warsaw. That's fine, I'll kill him instead.
Ancient oracles said that I was the wisest of all the Greeks. It is because I alone of all the Greeks know that I know nothing.
I do love this quote, by the way. It's one of my favorite quotes of all times. Even if it's a fake quote, which it might be, I still love it. Yeah, that's the Zulu war theme. Yeah, whatever. Have your theme. I'm gonna have a way better one. Anyway, right now, let's grab my free social policy, get access to meritocracy, and as a direct result, get my free great person, which is going to be a great engineer. That's spawned in my great and glorious Warsaw. That's very nice. And I will use this engineer to rush a structure. What kind of structure? I could go for either hanging goddess, or I could go ahead and wait to gain access to Parthenon, whatever, which was nice for agriculture, or wait for even longer and actually erect Hagia Sophia. I don't think I need to go this far. I would rather erect the Hanging Gardens. So that's what I'm going to do. First of all though, let's start bombarding the units. Like this warrior over here. That wasn't all that successful, but at least I dealt some damage. Let's continue doing so with my catapults. Go on, rain death upon them. That's reasonably okay. Good. You, fix my horses. Thank you. Now I can actually make horses. That's fairly good. My Krakow needs spices. Go and get them, lazy bastards, if you want spices so badly. I want the Hanging Goddess, thank you very much. And actually I want to rush them ASAP. Thank you. And I'll gain access to Hanging Goddess in the next turn, that's very useful. Krakow is also under attack, but this can be dealt with relatively easily. I do have quite a few units over here, and I'll be able to dispatch those warriors without any real issues. Yep. I hope I will not kill them though, because if I do, actually it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. If I kill them all, then those archers will be able to kill me, but no, that's not the case. Good. You, your warriors, you finish off these archers. I'm basically sacrificing this warrior stack to kill those archers off, otherwise there will be a threat to Warsaw and potentially Krakow in the future. But right now, my warriors are fairly well protected, and they're blocking the enemy army, freezing it in place. That's very positive, and that's what I like to see. Krakow will finish the watermill in 4 turns, that's good, then I can make something else useful. Let's end the turn, but first, let the epic music begin. Yes! I never thought that a Christmas carol can sound so evil. Listen to that. If I were an evil emperor from some kind of evil movie or evil alternate reality, every time I sentenced 1 billion people to death, I would have this play in the background, and I would shoot lightning bolt from the top, from the tips of my fingernails, because that's what evil emperors always do. Really, I mean, listen to that. I'm so ready to kill. Bring it on, Zulus, you're dead. Yes, try and capture Warsaw. I dare you, I double dare you, MFers. You're not gonna be able to do so. You're not. You're dead. I'll have no mercy on thee. I see you trying to override Krakow as well, making it the shortest playthrough in all history. Shut up, Garden, I'm listening to music. But you'll not be successful. This damage you dealt to my capital, that's nothing. And looky here, I have a new social policy. Do you want me to go for honor? You do, don't you? But I will not do that. No. Instead... Oh boy, that's actually a tough choice. You know what? Because I want so many wonders, I'll go for aristocracy. Yes, I will. Oh wow, I cannot express how much I love this. You know what? F it, I need juice. I need juice right now. Go on, juice. Pour faster. I'm making a videocast. I'm not supposed to be busy doing that. Anyway, let's watch some blood spill while I'm busy drinking my juice. Kill them all. Show no mercy. Leave no one behind. One down, 25 billion to go. Wow, I'm sorry I'm quiet, but A, I was drinking my juice, B, I just love listening to the song. I think it's actually my favorite song in OC 5. And yes, I may be biased because I'm a Pole, but still, you gotta admit it, our war film is awesome. Oh, the joy of killing people. Die! I can do this all day. All day. And now with the standard war theme for European factions, that's okay. Let's make myself some more units, and oh hey, I have access to horsemen. You know what that means? I can get horsemen in the next turn. Oh, you don't want that, Zulus, you do not. Those horsemen will tear you Zulu warriors to pieces. And I'm very happy, oh, because I'm also losing gold. This is a problem, do you know why? Because if I lose more than 5 gold per turn, then one of my units will actually be forced to disband. I don't want this to happen. I do not. I need my units. Also, it is lowering my science income as well, but this I can deal with. So what do? I do something to increase my gold income to a reasonable degree. Actually, it is already at, surprisingly, -5. And it was on -7 just a couple moments ago. Don't know how this happens. I don't care. Okay. Can I do anything to Warsaw to make it -4? I am focusing on production right now. If I were to focus on nothing in particular, it would be -4 instead of -5. That's good. That's what I like to see. I will go for that. And let's end the tab. So sad that I do not have epic music going on anymore. Oh well. Anyway, the enemy is trying desperately to capture Warsaw. I don't think he will succeed. I'm behind a river. I have a very good defensible formation. And I'll probably be able to kill off the Zulus faster than they will be able to destroy my Warsaw. Krakow is in a little bit of trouble though, and also they pillaged my structure. Where? What structure? Shut up, drama and poetry. There's the real drama. Oh, they pillaged my farm. That's annoying, but right now they are occupying the space, so it doesn't matter all that much. Yes, I know that my treasury is empty, and apparently it is now -7 again. I guess those guys moved on a town that they were not supposed to move to. Oh well, I'll deal with that. 2 of my units leveled up. Which ones? This warrior? Okay, I'll actually heal this guy instantly because I need him to deal as much damage as possible. The same applies to this guy. I cannot wait, I need to deal more damage. Alright, Warsaw, dear sir. Oh boy, horses are ready. Yes, please. What first? Let's weaken those guys. My horses should be able to... No, I didn't want to click, I wanted to deselect. Oh well. Right, my horses will be able to annihilate this. Hold on. Horses! Horses, you're supposed to attack. Oh well, you will not, I guess. You this continue attacking this step, like over here. Okay, and horses attack. Attack! Don't tell me the game is annoying and will not let me attack this. Yeah, you know what happens? The game thinks that the game wants me to move a stacked unit from Warsaw. Okay, I understand that. But I cannot move it to here because the game thinks, huh, if I lose this attack, then I'll lose my movement and I'll still have stacked units in Warsaw. I understand that, but game, there is no way in a billion years I could lose this. You see it for yourself, it is your prediction that I'll annihilate the enemy. Whatever, I guess I'll have to move here and lose all my movement. Yeah! Sometimes I hate civilization, sometimes I really truly do. Anyway, who do I want to attack next? Let's see, first of all, these archers, they could very well... You know what, I'm actually gonna enter Krakow to increase its combat strength by a little. And then I'll attack those warriors. Because archers cannot capture cities, warriors can, however. So if I kill all the warriors, my Krakow will be safe. And that's what I like to see. And if you wonder why do I move closer to the enemy archers, which is what you normally shouldn't do, it's very simple. They had a range on me anyway, because, you know, they have 2 tile range, so it didn't change much, but at least I dispatched an enemy unit, which is good, in my opinion. Now, you just, I can only attack this Zulu warrior, and this will be a stalemate. I do not like stalemates. I would rather actually continue moving and try to flank those archers and kill them if at all possible, and that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, I'm still losing a ton of gold. So, switch to gold production. That doesn't actually help me in any way, shape or form. That's bad. And you? That helps me not at all. Okay, but apparently I'm, again, on -5 instead of -7. How? I don't know. But still, I'm losing too much gold. What can I do to change that? I could... You know what? I have actually ended a turn once without... sacrificing my unit, even though I was losing 5 gold per turn and I had nothing in my treasury. But what else I could do is just strike a deal with Morocco, give them something for gold per turn. Alright, I'm willing to give you... Actually, how happy are my people? Barely happy. I cannot give this guy any luxury resources, that's bad. Yeah, tahiyati to you too. I can give you... 1 horse, I shouldn't do those, so but I need to. For 5 gold. Do you like it?
بالطبع لا.
What will make the...
جيت وأنا كلي
Yeah, that's definitely a fair
مش
trade.
صفات.
So you go ahead and achieve whatever you said. Alright.
جيت وأنا كلي أمل.
Okay, stop with this Jamakuli and whatever you're saying. I don't speak your language, I'm sorry. I can say salam alaikum and alaikum salam, but that's about it. Alright. This is an honest deal. No!
طيب ليش؟
What is this guy thinking? He wants something for nothing! Those bastards. Looks like I'll have to sacrifice a unit. I just hope that the game will let me pick one and I will sacrifice this warrior instead of like my catapult or my horseman. But I know how the game works. It will make me sacrifice my horseman. That's probably what is going to happen. Anyway, let's end the turn. I actually bit myself a little bit, that's annoying. But it happens sometimes. Goodbye, dear warrior, it was nice having you. Actually, it's good I didn't sacrifice him, because now he stopped the enemy invasion for an additional 10. Which is not too bad indeed. Goodbye, warrior. And those guys are brave. Wow, that was really brave. They basically sacrificed themselves to deal minor damage to my horsemen. Okay, I guess desperation is the salvation for some people. Weak-willed, weak people. Terracotta army, at least it's not the Zulus who made it, so that's good. Alright, let's think. Basically, I want to clear out some of those units. You decide, who can you attack? You can kill this guy in 110, that's what you will do. In fact, just do it. Yes, I know that this will make my horsemen vulnerable to the enemy attacks, but honestly, I could care less. I need to save Warsaw, and I need to dispatch the enemy as well. Alright, what deals more damage? Warsaw deals 28 damage, right? And catapult deals 24, so it's better to use the catapult to kill the weakened unit, and then Warsaw to kill the stronger unit. Actually, I'll wait with that, because first I want to see how close will I be to killing those archers. Fairly close, maybe close enough to actually finish them off with Warsaw, which is what I want to do. Alright, dealt some moderate damage, and now for the finishing blow. See, this is how you win a war against an enemy that has a significant number advantage over you. You wait, you let them come to you, and defend in a position, easily defensible position where the numbers count for nothing. If you watch 300, then you definitely do know what I'm talking about. Do the 300, it always works. It truly does. Now with Warsaw defended, and don't worry, I will dispatch those last 3 remaining Zulu units fairly quickly. I will be able to move my horseman, warrior, and catapult to Krakow, save it as well, and bring the fight to the Zulus. I will not even try to conquer one of the cities, I'll just try to burn the tiles, and then enforce peace treaty. That sounds like a pretty good and solid idea in my honest opinion. Okay, yet again, I'm in this position when I'll gain a new citizen in 2 turns. I can wait, you know, I really can. Let's just get another warrior instead. And this should be fairly nice. In fact, why do I... Gold doesn't help me, but I can go for more production. Or more food. No, let's leave it at default. I like default. One unit still needs orders. That's the composite bowman. Alright. Keep killing those warriors. I do need to make sure that Krakow stands strong for as long as humanly possible. Add to queue. What do I want to add to queue? I need walls, but I will not have them ready in time anyway, so I might as well not even bother. Instead, I will go for a monument to gain extra culture, because it's important. Ulysses! You know what, I think I can move over here. Those Zulu warriors will not be able to move and capture my workers in a single turn, because they are, you know, adjacent to my city, and this will limit their movement in this direction anyway, so it should work out in the end. Okay, let's see what the Zulus do. They retreat like the cowards they are, yes! That's, ladies and gentlemen, what I like to see. The final sign of utter domination of my glorious and superior forces to those enemy weaklings. They even don't care about attacking Krakow anymore, they're just moving their archers in and their warriors out. Which is a dumb move, guys, because those archers, they're going to die. I shouldn't enjoy killing as much as I do, but that's just my nature, I'm sorry. I cannot change who I am, and if I could, I wouldn't. Alright, let's kill this escaping archer. Nobody escapes from my wrath and fury and righteous anger. None. You. Or you. You cannot do much. Just move over here then. And you. Do I want to attack this? Yes, I do. Let's attack those warriors. Reason being, I'll be easily able to snipe the Zulu warrior with anything pretty much later on. And I also want to kill those warriors, those other warriors as well later on. And now they might actually be stupid enough to stay and try to finish off my horsemen, even if they do manage to do so, which they won't because I can move here, ha ha ha! Then yeah, you know. I also continue firing, and that's exactly why I attack this other group. Now I can finish off this lone guy, and yet another unit falls for the Zulus. Very nice, isn't it? Now, in fact, I shouldn't lose as much gold as I used to. Apparently, I still do. How is that happening? Oh, I guess it's because now I have to pay for the maintenance of my watermill, and those guys are standing on my cotton, which used to give me gold. I see, I understand. I don't like it, but I understand. In fact, this will probably force me to disband this warrior whenever I make him. So, in this situation, I'll just start making my settlers. I think it's a better idea, since I'll have to dispatch somebody anyway. Okay, maybe I can choose who to dispatch already, but now let's not do that just yet. If at all possible, I would like to move this guy to my borders and then dispatch him, because this will actually give me gold. Yep, let's do that. And end my turn. And this video is almost 30 minutes long. So we are reaching the point where I'm ready to say my outro, but we are not quite at the point yet. Alright, I'm starting to regain my balance. I'm only losing 6 gold per turn now, which is better. Keep in mind, you shouldn't really be at this red thingy, because now I'm really falling behind in terms of tech, which you never want for you to happen, because I used to be number 1 in literacy, now I'm not anymore. That's because of this issue right here. So I do need to actually, be straight again. Alright, Yuriev says, let's see, the area surrounding the Zulus, well, it's kind of foresty, but it's also kind of not. How about the area around Morocco, whatever. Same case. Sorry, Morocco, for calling you Monaco. I didn't mean to. I really, really am sorry. I know it might be annoying for you. It would be for me. Anyway, I'm not sure what kind of level do I want to give those horses, honestly, but those are horsemen. I'll most likely use them on flat terrain anyway, so let's give them shock. Alright, catapult, yes sir. I'll give you the same thing, just because, hey, why not? Krakow! Krakow probably deals less damage than those archers. 30 damage inflicted, and this guy 34. That's exactly what the case is. So let's finish off this warrior before he runs away. Let's start hammering on this. Actually, I cannot. Alright. Let's just attack this archer then. I'm fine with that. Can you actually make it here? No, you cannot. So, you know what? Just heal up. I'm fine with that. You move in this general direction. You move here. And then give me gold. This will give me 4 gold. Yes. Thank you. I'll also lose less gold per turn, and it's good. I'll probably have to disband the unit sooner or later, and this way at least I have control over what I disbanded. But what I should have done before disbanding it is actually enter this screen and see if they beg for mercy. Yep, they kinda do. That's good. What do they want? They're willing to give me cotton. I'll gain cotton for myself, so that's not necessarily what I want. I would much rather have them give me gold. No, shut up. I choose what I want from you. First of all, I do want to have embassies so that we can trade in the future if I feel like it. I don't know why I do this, because I'll try to kill this guy regardless, but, let's let it be in this way. And 315 gold. And I'll accept that. I don't need your stinking cotton. That's a good deal enough for me. Yes, you must accept, otherwise you would die. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I no longer lose gold. I have a ton of gold to buy out whatever I wish. For example, Circus Wall or Dukal's Table, which is what I just did in Warsaw. I no longer have to worry about this warrior over there. I can add... good question. Paraffin to queue? Well, actually I do need circus for extra happiness, I really do. And it's only 2 turns. Let's do this. Why not? And overall, that's a great ending to my videocast. Ladies and gentlemen, it was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my video, then please like it, maybe even subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Also, please do leave a comment, they help me out a lot and I love reading them. Thank you for watching and I'll see you online.